Let's go. Let's get the music pumping into your veins, baby. This is the Crypto Lifer Show. This ain't any regular show. This is the weekly candle close for Bitcoin. Are you out of your mind if you're with me tonight? You are insane if you are hanging out with me tonight. You are just one of the best. You are a pioneer. You're one of the greats. You're somebody that's going to push all the way to the end, all the way to the last inning. You're someone that goes 12 rounds every time. You, my friend, are a Crypto Lifer. Every single day, Bitcoin's running through my mind. I'm planning, I'm hoping, I'm pushing forward the next idea. I'm building in the present moment for the future. I will not let fear in my mind. Fear does not exist. It's a fake emotion acting real. I stay away from people that use the word afraid, fear, worried. I steer clear of those who live in the negative frequencies. Whether it's fear, whether it's hate. If they're not living in love, I can't have it. Shout out to all my people who live in love. Shout out to everybody here that lives in love. Love is the strongest frequency in the game. If you love yourself, you treat yourself well. If you treat yourself well, you treat others well. If you treat others well, they treat you well. If they treat you well, you have a good life. Amen. I love each and every one of you. God bless you all. You got one life to live. Take advantage of it. Let's get it, everybody. Each and every one of us. Tonight is the night. Today is the day to make the best of our lives. Be the best dad you can. Be the best husband you can. Be the best wife you can. Be the best example you can. Biggest sister, big brother, grandpa, grandma, uncle, aunt, whatever you are. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Who's about to get up and start dancing? Start moving their feet. Get it going. 4 minutes to countdown. I can't wait. You can't wait. I'm buttoning my shirt as we speak. Let's get it in.
It ain't about fame, it ain't about fake friends. And screw your ex, is such a flake. Forget your grades, you need a break. You, it's all about you, no matter what the others say. But now I'm done talking, the lights on me. I tell you I guarantee this night's about to take a turn for the better. Now the rain is pouring and all I see is lightning around my feet. Now nothing can bring me down. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance.
Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for being here. Amazing, amazing. Bitcoin of the weekly candle close. Let's get it in. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's get that music back up and pumping and running. It was good music. It was making me feel good. I was liking it. I hope you were liking it too. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in. Thank you for being here. Today was a beautiful day here on the East Coast. One of the most beautiful days we've had. It's been kind of rainy, up and down 70s. Today was finally in that high 70s, almost 80 degrees. Absolutely gorgeous. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here and kicking it with the Crypto Lifer. May God bless each and every one of you for being here with me every single day. May God bless ITrust Capital. ITrust Capital, I'm telling you right now, the best place to store your funds. Really take advantage of the tax-free incentives inside of an IRA. One of the best crypto IRA platforms in America. Hit the QR code or the link in the description below to ITrust Capital. I'm saying right now, you would actually really like it. Look into them. Even if you just want to look into them, find out more about them, read about them, hit the link. I only deal with companies that I really like. Find out about ITrust Capital today. Let's break down what everyone's here for. Are you all here for the Bitcoin update? Let me know in the comment. I need to see people in the comments. Are you here for the Bitcoin update? Do you want a Bitcoin update right here? Shout out to Luca in the game. Shout out to FUD Expert. Shout out to Timmy313. 972 straights, infinity, more to go. My man, shout out to everybody here on the live. I wish this was infinity. Everything does come to an end, and I have to tell everyone, this week will be the last time that I ever go live. I'm going to be ending the entire show. I have stuff to... No, I'm just joking. You've been April Fooled way before it. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I hope some of you had a bit of a quick breath. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I'm here for you, Sebi. Bitcoin update would be good also. Greetings. What a nice man. Shout out to the crypto father of three, GF Burke, Elvis Prophet, Crypto Billy in the house. We're here to support Sammy Cup and Handy, Crypto Billy 1, Crypto Billionaire, Crypto Billy. Crypto, I love you. Crypto Billy, you're the man, dude. My girl said, what? Sam, your mom is doing well. Ben in my prayers. God bless you, man. So far, everything is okay. We haven't gotten to the bottom of a lot of things, but so far, everything is okay. How was the festival? How was your family? Have a great time. It was amazing. The fireworks last night were amazing. Hanging out with my kids and wife has been amazing. Everything has been awesome. Yeah. Oh, dang. I thought you were serious. Shout out. I would never give up on any of you. I'm here until the last call, baby. I'm one of those OGs that never stops. And once I'm in for the long haul. So shout out to each and every one of you. I love you all for being here with me as well, because without y'all, I can't do it. All right. I tried to find the shirt that matches the thumbnail today. I did it. You know, I actually wore the shirt a little too much lately, but I like this shirt a lot. So it is what it is. I have hundreds of shirts, or like 60, 70 shirts, but I like this one. What's the difference between your trading group / the 99? Well, you can become green here and just join the group here. I don't know if that's not the 99. That's just like, you know, the membership on YouTube. But then you can also join my Discord, which we call the 99. The trading group is the 99. Yeah. We call it the 99. $90 and find out. Shout out to Master Friend in the game. I love you, brother. Shout out to Justin Tom, my man. Love you. Hope everything's well with your son, your wife, everyone in your family. God bless you, your mom, everyone in your whole family, man. God bless you, man. Hope you had a good class today. I wasn't able to attend. Chilling with my mom and kid. Had a good day, though. Today was a blessed day. I'll tell you that right now. A blessed day. All right, let's break down Bitcoin like we do. So, if you remember correctly, when I was on Saturday morning with the Crypto Banter team, I was talking about the 15-minute getting tight in the moving averages and the idea that we could break up to the 200 SMA. We got pretty dang close to that, came back down, but eventually we did touch the 200 SMA. We would flip it. We would come back to it. We would bounce. And then we would channel to this upside here and stay inside of this ascending triangle. I said triangle because I wanted to change it up. You didn't think I was going to say triangle. You thought I was going to say triangle. Who here knew I was going to say triangle? Who here knew? None of you. Not one of you, right? Be honest. Someone might have known. There might have been one person that was like, he just might say triangle right now. Anyone in the crowd knew I would say triangle. I like being strange and weird because no one else would have said the things I say. And that keeps this show unique and fun. And that keeps it interesting because you never know what you're going to hear. And see, that's a gift that everybody has. That God's given us. The ability to be ourselves. And the ability to be unique. And I'm going to use that uniqueness to my advantage every single day here on the channel. All right. Oh my. How strong do you see the daily hidden divergence? We'll talk about all that. I love that you brought that up. My man, Fine Cali Crypto. We're going to break it all down. I love the show. Shout out to Lotmo Crypto in the house. In the tree, CK in the house. Love you too, Sammy. Everyone calling 18K before Bitcoin halving on the monthly, weekly. Yet we look at the charts. Yeah, I don't go that far, man, ahead. We're just going to go day by day, one step at a time, like we do every single day here on the channel. My man, Master Friend, told me, Sammy, you got to take it one step at a time. I said, Master Friend, you're the man. He said, no, Sammy, you're the man. I said, no. You're the man. Triangles are pretty interesting. Shout out to Moss Free Farms. Shout out to GF Burke. Shout out to Trick Angle in the house. Let me get a sip of that water. I might have to eat a cracker so I don't get sick. I'm taking all these medications. You want me to bring my toolbox to work on the Triangle? Yo, go over there and take that Triangle out of here over here. For crying out loud, Crypto Billy. Yo, me, Crypto Billy, and Master Friend show up on the corner. I'm telling you right now, there's 3 scary guys you wouldn't want to mess with. We'd be a funny crew, though. Me, Master Friend, and Crypto Billy. Don't let us smother you over here. It's going to happen one day. Master Friend, I'm going to start taking you out. You're going to start coming to the crazy conferences and meeting all the weirdos in crypto. You're going to love it, man. I get you off that Van Island. Boy. We're both on an island right now, which is pretty interesting, right? So there's a reason for that. The 3 Stooges. Yeah. The Stokes. The 3 Stokes. All right, so this is what's called an ascending triangle, okay? You don't have to believe me. It's an ascending triangle, all right? And today, the name of the... Finally pulled the trigger. Enjoy the 99. Shout out to Michael Leone. God bless you for jumping on in. Dude, you're hilarious. Was there a stream last night? I couldn't find it. No, it was the first Saturday night I took off in a long time. I wanted the lifers to have a day off. I wanted you guys to actually be able to take a moment off, you know? But this is the ascending triangle, all right, between price and time. Amazing, right? But you get your flat top with your moving up to the upside on the bottom trend line. You know, a preceding uptrend, all right? A preceding uptrend components of an ascending triangle. Identify the pattern formation, all right? It can break out and break back down as well, all right? It's a tricky pattern, okay? It's a 50% either way. Sometimes I just hit the images and see what comes out to. It's kind of fun to do that, you know? A lot of times they do show it breaking up here, but it can break to the downside. Right here, they're kind of making you feel like it's always bullish, and it has to be descending. But see how this one broke down? I've seen them break viciously to the downside. So just don't get caught up in all these descendings like they have to break. I mean, they're bullish. They can get bullish. And I'll show you when to play them bullishly, you know. Right now, though, we came down into one, too. We didn't go up into one. That's kind of a little bit of a different idea. But understand this concept, all right? Ascending and descending triangles. They will change the way you trade for a living. If you trade for a living. Or they'll change the way you trade till you trade for a living if you are lucky enough to hit it like the lifer did. All right? All it took was a couple phantom buys, a couple Cardano buys, some cake, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, some Bitcoin in the bank, and next thing you know, I never had to work for the man again for the rest of my life, baby. So shout out to everybody here that's looking for that same venture that I took. I'm like the dude that jumped on the boat and went to the good world, you know, to the new world. And I did find something amazing. I got my plot of land. I maybe dug into the earth and got some gold. I'm a 49er that went all the way to the gold, and I found the gold, baby. I wrote you back letters saying, I got it, baby. I got it. You'd like Strange Brew movie. Shout out to GF Burke and Master Friend. Guys, stop talking during class. If you do that again, I'm going to have to put you in detention, Burke. Okay? Don't pass notes again. Actually, bring the note to the front of the class, please. I want to see the note. Bring the note to the front of the class, please. Yeah, hand it over. All right, I'm going to... There it is. I got it. Hold on. Where is... All right. Now, if you guys pass notes again, all right, I got the note now, and I'm going to read it to the class. I'm going to read it to the class, all right? Do you want to come hang out later and look at my Caspa minor? Burke. Love you, friend. All right, guys, you guys can talk about the Caspa minor at another time, all right? Not during class, all right? Not during class. How many people think Master Friend is dancing right now to this song? All right, my mom is painting for us. What do you think the painting is? If anyone can guess what's behind this painting, I'm going to turn it and flip it, and you're going to see. If you can guess the painting, we're going to hook you up. We're going to hook you up to the channel here, all right? So let me know. It ain't about money or the Kool-Aid, baby. But who could guess what this is? What is this a painting of? A tree, a butterfly, fireworks, beach and ocean, birth, the ocean, fireworks, trees, a Bitcoin, doves, kids, a sailboat, logo. It's a Bitcoin. And should I show you guys now, or do you want it later on during the show? Do you want us to put this down and we'll come back to it? Or do you want us to stay on this until someone gets it? All right. Master Friend dancing with a cig in one hand. Classic Bob Ross type mountains. Now. We only had one later. A bull flag. It's a chart. It's a tree. A picture of you and your father. It'll make you laugh when you see it. Oh, my man Crypto Plumber got it. He wrote lemons. Crypto Plumber, man, we love you. Now, you can't see the lemons because they're, you know what I mean? It's green screen. But if I were to turn the green screen off, or put these, maybe I can get these. But they're lemons, man. They're lemons they're lemons. They're lemons inside of a, makes me almost want to turn the green screen off. Watch I do this and like I ruin everything. But there it is. It's the lemons. See that? There it is. I just wanted to show her painting in entirety, you know? Lemons for the lifers, baby. Lemons for the lifers. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Anyway. Shout out to my mom for painting the lemons, man. She's the best. She's a beautiful painter, too, by the way. Crypto Plumber, you're the man, dude. Send us your email. Just email us so to remind us. We'll do something cool for you. All right, let's take a look at this ascending triangle that we broke down inside of. Higher lows, though, right? We keep getting rejected by what? 26,270. All right, this is going to be our line in the sand. We got to break above this, and then we got to break back above this. There's a nice gap in the VRVP here. We're above a point of control on the 15-minute. We're oversold. It says that we can get a nice bounce to the upside, even if we trickle down a little bit more here and bounce. This looks like we're going to get a bit of a move to the upside. The last few have played out. This falling wedge played out. This one kind of won. This one. And here we are again with a 15-minute falling wedge to the upside. We're going to take a look at BOOKMAP 2 and show you some of the suggested data there. Don't be Principal Anderson from Billy Madison. Reading those notes, lifer. Shout out to Crypto Billy, man. With the smash the like for the best channel on YouTube. Crypto Life Changer in the house. And I've made so many connections with so many of you on the live. Like, there's hundreds of people here, and I've personally met like a few hundred of you all. Like, it's insane. I have personal connections with you all. Buck Nasty from day one, man. You've been here. Crypto Billy, I met you. I feel like I met you a few times now. You're the man, dude. You sending flowers to my dad's funeral. You're the man, dude. You're the man. Like, a dingo ate my Satoshi. Been with me since day one. Like, since day one. Straight up. Like, it's amazing, man. Master friend jumped in out of nowhere, but man, he's been riding hard, man. He knows what it is. David DK, man, he's been with me for a minute now. Almost 2 years, I feel like. Probably 2 years. GF Burke, been hanging out for a minute. These are people I stream with, I Zoom with. I've met all of them. I've had conversations with them. Legos the Lifer been here. West Salvador has been here for a long minute. My man, this team is getting stronger every day, and we gain more and more people with the right mentality, the discipline, and the ability to push forward every single day. God bless you all. Can I buy the painting? Yeah, how much do you want to buy the painting for? I'd sell you the painting for sure. 1 Ethereum. Straight face. You know, it'd be cool. My mom got robbed for like 9,000 worth of Bitcoin. It'd be cool to sell the paintings and get all her crypto back. Buck Nasty said, never left. Most genuine dude in the game. So many people say that, and you know what? That's becoming my reputation. That's just what people say. I absolutely love it. I'm going to run with it. I'm blessed every single day that's what people are saying. Shout out to Abdominal Breadman Spaghetti gifting a membership. My man, Breadman Spaghetti Rigetti, man. I love you, brother. Most original name in the whole YouTube. Shout out to Crypto Frankie Poo, late but didn't want to miss it. You're the man, dude. I'm getting close to 2 years now in the group. Crypto Life Changer, we love you. Cali Crop Doc, my man. Been watching daily a Silent Ninja about January 2021. Wow, Cali Crop Doc been here for I see your name. Patrick Leishman's been here for a minute. Thank you for the membership, Patrick. Grabbing it up. You're the smart man tonight. And you're the man on point. And GF Burke gifted another membership. Burke, you're the man. God bless you for doing that. Love you, Sammy. I love you too, Kyle. The Crypto Banter episode on Saturday was Crypto Lifer was killing it with the TA, man. Shout out to David Hagen in the house. And who, if you're here from Banter, shout out to the Banter. Say Banter1. Say Banter loves crypto or Banter loves Lifer or Lifer loves Banter. If you're here from Banter, let us know. We love you. We love it. We love it. Almost 1 year with the Lifers. Crypto Bellico in the house. Crypto Maniac in the house. Dead Game Boxing. Wow. Ever since I found this page, my life has been better. Underground only. I love that people are saying that. God is helping me every single day as I spread the message of living the best life humanly possible. If you're a dad, be a great dad. If you're a mom, be a great mom, right? Anyway, I see the 15-minute getting a move to the upside. It is starting to curl. It does want to come down a little more. If we do lose this level, we will continue to dump, and we'll look at the bigger levels. But right now, the 15-minute is above the 200 SMA. As long as it stays above this yellow line here, as it's curving, and we got the golden cross, we can get another move further to the upside. What happens is you get the major dump. You get away for the 21. You have to pump back to the 21 first. That's your first trade you could take. Wait for it to reset. Then you can take the pump to the 200. That's a second trade you can take. Then it resets. Then you should get a bounce off of that. That's the third trade you could take. And then if you're resetting still bullishly, you should be able to take a fourth trade to the upside. I'm definitely a better person and inspired to keep getting better. Tibby313, 2 years in the stream and over a year in the 99. Not leaving anytime soon. Proud to witness the streak. The Cal Ripken of crypto. Sammy Cup and Handle. God is love. 528 Hertz in the house. God bless you. Love you all. Last week I let everyone know of my two pups passing. Been a rough week for my family. Appreciate all the love. John Carvalho, we love you. I'm so sorry, man. Here from Banter, finally caught you live. Love your style. Shout out to Sour Arms, man. Soury Arms, man. We love you. God bless you. Almost a year. Lot more crypto. Life Revision and Master Friend Advanced Lever Class combined is the edge. The trading group really is unlike any out there. I would recommend it to anyone looking to level up. Don't hold yourself back. Buck Nasty, God bless you. Thank you for saying that. I'm definitely a better person and inspired. You could go to college and pay for a semester. Most semesters, I believe they're like $3,600, $7,000. I mean, anywhere between $3,000 a class, right? $2,000 a class. Then you have to take 8 classes, $10,000, $15,000 a semester at the least. That's a little bit. That's like the small time. Jump on into my university today. I'm telling you right now, it'll blow your mind. And I charge way less than these big time colleges. And we educate you every single day here. We also show you how do we educate you every day. We watch Bitcoin. We make updates based on the education. Everything I do is based on what I teach you here. And I use the same sauce every day. And look, Bitcoin had a huge dump. My trading group knew about it. Multiple people shorted. We took advantage of the market, and we weren't afraid. And so we'll teach you how to do the same thing. Sam for President 2028. 2032, I think 2028 is a little close. 2032, though, I'm going to be in the running, throwing my hat in the jar for sure. I'll be 50 years old, ready to rock. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to my two friends for putting me in the lifers. God bless you, Z Shiago, Shijago. So I see the 15-minute bumping to the upside. Let's get back to brass tacks. Enough talking about all the fun stuff. Sniper Paul, we love you. Vote for Sam. Mario Lopez, we love you. Pit Stop Moto Racing Team, we love you. Peter Gorman, we love you. The whole team, everyone out there, my whole crypto crew. The energy is at its apogee, actually and factually. Let's get it going. I've been here over 2 years. Van Physiolato, my man. And people coming out the woodwork tonight. Bitcoin dominance versus ETH Bitcoin. That'd be great. This pattern looks like a bear flag. For me, it does. Lifers are love, man. So I'm going to get out of the chat, even though, honestly, I want to just sit in the chat all night tonight. I'm going to have to do a live stream soon where I just hang out and do the chat all day long. 50,000 subs soon. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We're climbing. We're climbing to 45. We're on our way to 45,000 subscribers and counting. You're helping me, Burke. I love it. You're jumping on the crew. It takes a town. It takes a village, baby. It takes a village. So anyway, I see, as long as we stay above this 200 SMA and these tight moving averages, I see this falling wedge breaking to the upside and possibly us getting through this gap in the VRVP, because it is a nice gap, meaning it's a fair value gap. We can fall right through it, right to this node at 26,447. Then, if we get through that, we can easily get up here and fall all the way up to these high gap value areas, volume area highs, 26,851, and even further up to about, 26,100, 135. I mean, we could get rejected there and dump it all right? Never let your schooling interfere with your education. Amen. I pledged my services for the campaign long ago. I'll be there. Amen. What's the measured move of the bear flag? Honda man. I take the length of the base here, right? And so you would begin and really fall where you began. Now, the bigger idea is you would fall the kind of this whole, really like the pole here. And so you could go even lower. That tells me you're going to head to 24,500. That's an obvious level too, 24.5, right? Quite interessante, isn't that? All right. Shout out to all the beautiful people on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. May I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Once I'm done with this idea of Bitcoin, we're going to jump on into the weekly and show you what happened on the week, break it down, talk about S&P, and we're just going to look at kind of the bigger macro ideas for the week. That's what the Sunday night's for. It's not as altcoin frenzy. I mean, even though we go over everything, but we mainly try to focus on Bitcoin in the weekly and get ready for the week ahead. All right. 5.5 hours till flash red. We ready, baby. Hope everyone is doing well, Sam. I got to have you on the low. I'm trying to put the baby to sleep. Multitasking. Crypto Tucker 420, my man. Hey, man, God bless you and your child. That's a blessing that you have a child. So, look, if we break up, we're going to break up to 26,870. If we break down, we're going to break down to 25,640. All right? These are the levels to be watching. Fun thing you can do if you ever want to just, impress your cool friends, or go to price note. I've changed mine yellow, but you can change yours to whatever you want. Then if you hit control, you'll be able to grab whatever you want and just double it up, right? So that's what we're looking at. And if we break even just to this next level, and there's just a gap in the VRVP. You're above this high volume node. You got tight moving averages, and you're getting oversold. The stochastics tells me that we can get this push up to 26,450. From there, we'll have to reconvene. All right. Do you have to pay for TradingView? You do eventually. I joined your 25 Patreon, homie. I don't think we have one. Oh, back in the day, right? Fan Visiolato, back in the day. Yeah. Earthquake in Cali today was a roller. I'm sorry to hear that, man. So that's what I see happening for Bitcoin on the 15-minute. That will take about 2 to 3 hours, Now, the 1 hour wants to roll over on you right now. It's overbought with a bearish div even on the stochastic indicator that I have that finds divergences sometimes that I can't see. So it says, hey, there's a divvy here. Somehow I got rid of the Mac Dizzle. The Mac dizzle and tizzle and pizzle and mizzle and mizzle. Today was just one of those days where nothing could go wrong. You know? We went out to eat this morning. They took an hour and a half for the food. We were in a good mood. Like, it didn't matter. Nothing could go wrong today. You know what I mean? Blessed day, man. Spent the day with my mother, man, and my wife and my daughters. 4 more beautiful women, man. My mom, my wife, and my 2 daughters. Like, honestly, my life is a lot different than most. But I spend a lot of time with my ladies. 90% of the time, you're going to catch me with my daughters or with my wife. And now that my dad has passed, with my mom, you know. Before I would have spent some time with my dad, or my dad and my mom might have been out together today, and I might have been with my family. But, you know, now we're one big family, man. And we always were, but miss my dad too, man. I spent some time with my dad. I really do spend time with my dad. Like, I think about him so much that he's next to me for that moment in time. And I spent about an hour with him in the backyard today. He was with me, man. He was with me. He's always with me, but sometimes he's even more with me than ever, you know. Yeah, and I have a link to TradingView if you want to jump on in. We appreciate it. Also, join the trading group and hit MEXC. MEXC is where I make all my trades, future trading, whatever you want. Jump on into MEXC today if you dare. Ooh. But why I like MEXC, zero profits. Zero spot maker and taker fees. All right? You don't have to pay any fees to get into MEXC. All right? None at all. And I thought I was logged in, but I am not. Finally signed me out after a while. And I think I left my phone outside, which kind of stinks. So I can't open my MEXC account without my phone. But there's the link right there. You know, scalp on that GFNX CAD that night. Let's just chill. I love MEXC. I use it all the time. Yeah. So the 1 hour says we're going to dump right now to the downside. So let's see what the 15-minute can do. There's a chance the 15-minute could save us and get the breakout. But right now, this 1 hour is pointing to the downside. And you kind of have cat ears, okay? You got some cat ears, all right? They're not perfect, but they're there. And you're going to learn something new here tonight again. Some cat ears, all right, in the pattern site. That's weird. I wrote in trading. Maybe that helps. All right. I mean, this is the cat ear pattern right there. You got these 2 little ears, and then you move to the downside, you know? Pattern wizards. You can go anywhere you want to learn all this stuff. I used to get a really nice, like, picture of this before. Anyway, cat ears, I want to move on. Used to be a really nice example of it here. Now I'm not getting the love. Anyway, it's the idea that you'll get these 2 tops, you know, and you'll get a break to the downside. That 1 hour wants to dump on you. I don't like the look of the 1 hour. Many times I've shorted a 1 hour like that, and I've won. Many times. So the probability is that this 1 hour will continue to the downside. Let's wait out the 7 and the 15, see what they got cooking for us. A little bit of divergence on the 1 hour, on the 7 and the 15. Let's see. They could even just come up and reject, right? But that's why the only problem is, say you short right now, and the 15-minute pumps, you'll end up getting stopped out. That used to happen to me all the time. I would short the 1 or long the 1 without looking at the 15. The other one even got blonde hair and blue eyes. Amen. Burke, how do I gain access to the trading group? I paid the PayPal today and sent my username. Does it take a few days? No, it usually takes a couple hours, but my wife will probably get to it right now. Lyarium has been a rocket last few days. Only multi-chain, Layer 2 partners with Loot Network and Optimism. I've been hearing it's been pretty good. Sammy, you taught me so much with the lifers to get me where I am today. Thank you, brother, for everything. We will accomplish together together to success. To your success, my friend. God bless you, PS5, future of gaming. I love you, man. Is there a setting on the Stoke RSI that shows the red and green reversals? No, this is actually, if you go up here, type in RSI, right? And then hit Stochastics RSI with divergences by neobutane 1611. Bang. Also, always star things. You star it, then if you go to favorites, it ends up being in your favorites. I got so much stuff in my favorites that I like to use. Okay. Open day long and short going to cancel one when the victor appears. Interesting. Bitcoin 30-minute might get that pump to the 200 SMA. Then I'll short. I see what you're saying. See that? I like what he's saying. Boom. We could trade that pump up to the 200 SMA. Very likely that that's going to happen. Very likely. All right. I like it too, personally. So, boom. We just keep setting them up and laying them down. But I like what you're saying there. Who said that? Let me see who said that. Sam, what was the book you said to get? Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich, man. You got to read this book every day. Tron's pump today was pretty good, too. Interesting. So, Bitcoin. Watch this 15-minute for a possible move back to the upside here. Kind of a cup and handle, Sammy, cup and handy to the upside. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP and see the liquidity as we do the slow move down. Okay, it's a little laid back. I like the house. All right, so check it out. All right, when we look at it, the most liquidity, 27K. 27, like where is it? Right here. It's about 26,670. See, it'll hover 26,590. All right. Remember, I'm traveling. I always like, just, in case. It shows some liquidation right there. We got a little bit of short liquidation that popped in last half an hour. There's more liquidity to the downside than to the upside right now at the present moment. 26,000, but it suggests that 26 may hold. And you got this big bar right up here at about 26,005. So the closest bar of liquidity, that's like the shiniest and the brightest, that gets our attention the most, is right here at about 26,660, right? So, hey, if we had to go by BOOKMAP, it'd suggest that we could go higher to 26,660. That would also corroborate this falling wedge break to the upside, these oversold stochastic, and the lack of bearish momentum on the MACD, as it's a very small heel here, showing signs of no love, and falling volume with falling price suggests that we could get a reversal as the volume seems to be falling down as price action is moving back to the upside, right? This is just news. Approval of a spot ETF could change the landscape for digital assets. Here's why. Of course it could. Let's get real. I mean, it would be amazing. Bitcoin whales make up a large chunk of exchange inflows, reaching a new high along the way. And Bitcoin's predictable downturn, Dr. Benjamin Cohen's analysis on the secondary scare. Ooh. Dr. Benjamin Cohen. Interesting. He said doctor in Bitcoin now. So here we go. But that's pretty cool. Maybe I can get my doctorate one day. So that's actually kind of cool. Shout out to him for doing that. Kind of puts more, more love on all of us, Like if he can get a doctorate, then maybe we can all at one point. Maybe he has a doctorate in something else too, and I'm just ignorant because I don't know, which is possible. Interesting. This thing did the nice pump. Merit. See, symmetrical triangle to the upside. Merit circle. Anyway, my finger slipped. I was trying to play it off, but I wasn't trying to look at that right now. Oh, it's hot. It's spicy. I'm going to turn on the fan a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Okay. We're going to get into the big time stuff in a second here. So the 1 hour wants to take us to the downside. The 15-minute could save us. We're watching the smaller time frames for confirmation. What does confirmation mean? Well, what will happen is we should start getting a bounce like we are now. See that? And then the 15-minute should start brewing candles to the upside, and the stochastics should start curling up. If we don't see that, if the stochastics kind of come up here and turn, if we see a turn down here, if we start to, and if we break this trend and start to fall lower, we know it's the 1 hour likely kicking in, and then we'll look for a bearish retest on the 1 or the 5, which means we'll try to come back up to this trend line, and that would be the entry for the short to the downside. So the smaller time frames are going to give us the entry points as long as we stay patient and wait. The aggressive entry is long right now because that's the highest probability. So you enter here. You do whatever makes you happy. Stop loss below this wick, and we see if we can get the move to the upside. Could even put a stop loss right here to make it a little closer. And let me take a look at what that trade looks like. And I really want this number to be a 3-to-1 whenever I'm entering into a trade. So at 2.9, pretty good for me. My stop loss can hang out. And what's good is my stop loss can be in between price action and the 200 SMA. We did wick below it here, but usually you get a bounce after the nasty wick. Usually you fight to get above it. You then get above it. Then you hit it. Wick below it. Then if you hit it again or get close, usually you bounce off of it instead of the wickage. You never know. I'm just playing some probability specs here that I've seen in my days as an old man trader. Old man trader boy. Old man trader man. I feel like an old man. But anyway, that's the idea for Bitcoin tonight. All right. Aggressively open the long. Chance it starts to fall off. Could close the long easily and enter the short to the downside. Or we get this payout. I like this possible 30-minute to the 200 SMA. It's looking very likely that we could get a move up into the liquidity zone at 26,005, 26,006. This is where BOOKMAP is holding a lot of nuggets. BOOKMAP is chilling right in here, hanging out with a fat order. So, only time will tell, but right there we got an order hanging out. 465 Bitcoins, and it's pretty big compared, but it. So there's our small time ideas for Bitcoin. All right. I kind of broke it down. You can see kind of the method to my madness too. I like if you get to know me and you get to know my style, then you're just watching what I'm saying. Yeah. The 4 hour is very oversold and has a bearish div even on the indicator here. Or is that a bullish div? Find out bullish div is a very strange one though. But again, the 4 hour could stay pinned and we could continue to the upside. I see this gap in the VRVP that just really has me going here. And we're above the point of control. So I see the stochastics are cooked, but I do like this idea because we could stay cooked for one more pump up. All right. You should leave the chart all night like before. I could, but I'm at my mom's house. Maybe I could. Probably run my computer to the ground. If I wasn't at my house, I would. My favorite show, never miss the weekly close. My man. Cast pump of the 20s oversold. The weekly is bearish div. Did the charts convey a recovery or weekly bearish div convey there's more downside possibly to the 706? I mean, I don't even want to look at it. I just keep looking at the 3-day because anything else will get me kind of convinced something else may or may not happen. The 3-day suggests we continue to the downside. I'll give it a gander in a little while. So we'll leave that Bitcoin chart on ice for now. Now let's get ready for Bitcoin and the weekly candle Don't do it, you'll burn her. Shout out to everybody. All right. I was a little low. So annoying, man. I love you, man. Best part of the show. Some people like it, man. I can't take away what they love, man. You know what I mean? Some people, you may find it annoying, but, you know, people love what they love. Don't hate on what we do here, you know. Anyway, let's break it down. Let's break it down. Oof. Wow. It's tough to be a lover of the love of the Bitcoins right now. Of the Bitcoins. All right, the weekly opened at $29,307 even. The high was $29,692.60. This was on KuCoin. The low was $25,000 even. I always find that strange. And we would close at $26,188.80, down $3,118.30 on the week, down 10.64% on the week. A bearish engulfing candle. We would lose the falling wedge to the downside. We would lose the moving averages. All right. I told you I'm bearish once we're below the 200 SMA. I remain bearish now. If we can ever flip back below this, it's no good. I do see more downside. Also, I'm not the only one, but I mean, this has a shoulder, head, and a right shoulder vibe. You could even bring this up, actually, and say that we kind of breached the neckline here already. In my humblest of opinions. And this thing could move further down. Wick to wick is your measured move on the weekly. And that does bring us back down to test this level right here at $22,000. So, yes, I do believe we may, you know, who knows what's going to happen? Who cares what I believe, think, or feel? I'm just going to show you the levels, and we're going to go over it each day. And if we lose them, we'll short them. If we gain them, we'll long them. It's that simple. We have nothing else to kind of figure out here. All right. So we have this support because we bounced off of it, and we've wicked, and we have still a slight higher high. Barely, but still we will close the weekly at a higher high than these last 2 weeks. The higher low, sorry, than these last 2 weeks here. So we have a weekly support at 25,980. We lose that. We're going to 24,300. We lose that. The next point on the weekly is going to be about $22,000. So again, if we lose 25,980, we fall all the way down to 24,340. We lose 24,340, we fall down to 22,000. All right, so 25,980, 24,340, or 22K. Hola, in and out. Shout out to the Hola crew. God bless you all. Don't tempt Sam. He will say, let's get ready to rumble, baby. Lifer, I said I was coming for the last few months. Shout out to Dimitri Gordon. I love you, brother. Thank you for being here. You're using KuCoin for charts. I know you know KuCoin volume is trash. Yeah, but at least it does the same. The price action's pretty spot on. You know what I mean? I use Binance for all my charts mainly, just to make it clear. All right. But every once in a while on a weekly, I'll use it. Look at what they said. Let's go by what Coinbase said. Wow, Coinbase's low was 25,234. They never got to 25K, which is interesting. Let's see what's Binance's low. 25,166. KuCoin gave you the cheaper price, which is interesting, right? But it's neither here nor there. It's not a big deal. Okay. The big deal is that we lost the 200 SMA on the weekly. The good deal is that the moving averages are getting close again. And that's what has to happen for us to form a big long. So what happens, you all come down, then they get close and tight, and then you get your explosive move out. So if I were to draw how price action moves by the moving averages, you get the 21, right? You get the 50, they'd all be nice and close here. They'd start getting wide, the 200 would go down, you'd go up, and then we'd have our massive bear market and dump. And then the moving averages would come close again, get nice and tight, right? And I predicted this, and I figured out how to play Bitcoin on the macro. It makes sense. And I know how to trade almost any stock or coin now on the macro, and then wait for them to get far apart again on the weekly. And so I've been waiting and telling students, even a year ago, if you had taken my class, I teach class the last Saturday every month. Hit the link in the description to jump into class. You will absolutely love it. I'm telling you right now. I'll show you all of my special sauce, 9-point checklist, give you proper risk management and everything that you really need to survive. And get you started on the right path so you know exactly what you're doing. And you're not just throwing money at this market blindly without any skill. You'll have a skill. You'll know what you're doing. Things will begin to make sense. So this is a bit of an M here too. I mean, there's Bear City all over the place. And we talked about it many times. I told you I was bullish until we broke below the 200 SMA. We did that just in a one-day nasty dump. It happened, right? So the weekly broke below the 200 SMA. Not a good sign. The 3-day broke below the 200 SMA. These aren't good signs. Like, now you got to get... Now, I'm bearish once you break below 200 SMAs. Bearish. There's more downside coming unless we can get back above them. Period. Simply put. The daily now below the 200 SMA. Right? You've lost like a trend line. Whether you're looking at the megaphone here, whatever you wanted to say, you know, we lost. Now, could we bounce back inside and then go sideways and break out? Fine. And this could be a bear trap? I'll take it. I'll take it. But whatever happens for us, for me, honestly, it wouldn't be smart to open up a long until we get back above the 200 SMA on the daily. A very big-time trader with a lot of money would not want to get back into Bitcoin until we start to flip the 200 SMA on the daily time frame. You could start on the 4-hour, but until you flip that daily, we are bearish. So I hope everyone understands now, Sammy is now a bear. Because Sammy has to remain a bear, because Sammy, and I'm speaking in the third person again, because Sammy is below the 200 SMA. All right? We're technically in a bear flag right here on the 1-hour, and it wants to break to the downside. As I showed you on the other, you know, if the small time frames can pull off a miracle and get us back above some key resistances, we may have a shot to climb back up. Key resistances are 26.3 and 26.8. All right? Those key levels must be broken back to the upside. All right? Litecoin is pumping. What number price? I predict we retest the shoulder at 28.8, 29K level. The moment of truth. I'm watching this closely. Shout out to Dimitri Gordon in the house. Shout out to Honda Man in the house. Shout out to Howtopia in the house. CME gap at 27.5. My man. You didn't see that. All right. OP has held pretty strong. Yeah, so has Naka. I got some coins up my sleeve that I'm looking at. But Sunday night into Monday morning, I don't go too hard. GVao did move well. My man. If you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly. Shout out to Big Wick Energy. I love it. I prefer a brown bear. What you think on XRP? You didn't see that. Funny, right? So you got my take on Bitcoin. I got you my smaller time frames. I gave you my levels. I show you what I'm looking at. The 1-hour does not look good. The 4-hour does not look good. They both are overbought. Usually when the 1-hour and the 4-hour are overbought, you get a dump to the downside. You didn't get above key levels. You know, I'm just giving the 15-minute its due diligence in case it can make a move. All right. If the 15-minute gets rejected and doesn't break out and starts to roll over, it just confirms that the bigger time frames have us. So I'm more bearish than bullish if we cannot get back above 26,283, and I can see this kind of as cat ears that could break to the downside. All right, falling wedge. So I'm waiting for the falling wedge to break up. There's a chance we could get it on the 30. All right, give the 15 and the 30 their due diligence, and if they come up and they get rejected and go sideways, then it's likely the 1-hour and the 4-hour take us to the downside. All right. I'm happy I didn't have good cameras in 2022 when I danced with hand lights. You're funny. Yeah, no one saw that on camera, right? Yeah. Because that was just like, whoa. Let's take a look at our baby total market cap of all of cryptocurrency. And let's take a look at key levels that matter. So I gave you key weekly levels to look at for Bitcoin. I hope you wrote them down. You can always rewind it if you didn't. It's there for you now, set in stone. We have it time-stamped. We got you. We're here for you every single day. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for shout out to anyone that saw me this weekend on Crypto Banter. Super amazing that they're nice enough. I just love when people bring me on their channels. It's like someone inviting you into their home. so hospitable, so loving, so awesome. I thank God for all those blessings every single time. So, and then new people get to find about the lifer, right? And it grows my life, it grows my business, it grows everything, man. And it's just such a blessing. Such a blessing. About to change my name to Kenhash Gordon, big brother, my man. I'm so happy they didn't have good camera. Funny. Any plans on hanging with the Banter crew again this week? Awesome seeing you chat with them. Also, love your Alpha Pack show. Shout out to AJ Scoons, my man. We love you, man. Honestly, they hit me up randomly and I just jump on it. So we'll be looking to get another invite if possible. And yeah, I mean, whenever they give me that go-ahead, right? Your best case scenario is that you're making one of these. To me, it's unlikely. I feel like you broke the trend. You got to break back inside, you know? You're below the 200 SMA. These are not good signs, everybody. However, I'm not a perma bear. We could easily get a bounce. There's some support right here. Resistance, bounce. Chance we can get the move, right? Litecoin is pumping green candles. HBAR is pumping. Just be careful watching pumps on Sunday night into Monday morning. Most volatile night of the week, right? So look, we have 995. We're at 1.0. We're about to lose $1 trillion market cap, everybody. All right, so we better bounce back up above this. We better get above the 4-hour 200 SMA sooner than in the next 3 to 4 days, really, and really start to reverse this nastiness. If not, it's like we're going down. Crypto Blood was a great session. Yo, he's the man, dude. He's the man. I had such a good time this week. We produced a lot of good content this week. A lot of good content. I worked very, very hard this week. It was amazing. Shout out to everybody that participated in it all together. It's been amazing. So blessings on blessings as we push forward every single day. If Browns lay down, if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, if it's black, fight. What? I don't know what he means by that. I'm going to... Crypto Blood was... Yeah, it was amazing. Probably U.S. government. They have 400K Bitcoin on record. Possibly, right? I like Injective. Hardest working man in crypto. I put Injective out for the trading group. It's the only thing that I really like today. I don't want to put out a lot of other stuff. Injective looked absolutely amazing. Let's take a look at our baby Injective. And we've been getting Injective since $1.78. Injective just taking over the markets. Banging on them to the upside. Injective getting a little bounce. Not a huge bounce now. But I see it in this cup and handle. I like this buy zone for Injective. The daily did get a little high there. I like what I'm seeing for Injective. Now, it could go down. You never know. But I like to see it basically keep respecting this bottom trend line. Go up and down. And we have some time, I believe, to accumulate before its next bigger move to 1661 for Injective protocol. But it's on my radar for sure. HBAR ripping still. I mean, with Fed Now, right? It would kind of make sense. Ripping off the Fed Now ideas. HBAR. I thought I hit the wrong ticker there. My hand is like a gummy today. I don't know what I'm doing. Can't seem to type at all. I mean, you call that a rip? Like a 1% candle is a rip? That's a rip to you? The daily looks interesting. This is on MEXC, so it has a little less. I'm going to look at it on KuCoin because it has way more price action. So we talked about it here, remember, and it was rejected, and I said I wouldn't really look at it till it starts to consolidate tightly. It's staying above the 200 SMA on the daily, which is a really good sign. And it's consolidating nicely here. The daily, yeah, I find the daily got a little bit pumped, 6.1 to 6.290, but I mean, pumping hard. I mean, I guess, you know what? I got to give it to you guys. The market's so hot, so horrible. Just a pump like that gets you all excited. So, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I mean, the adrenaline's coming tonight. You can feel it here on the show. I bring the energy. It's all about the person moving the music, baby. And I got that high energy vibe. You got that high energy vibe. Together, we make something amazing. That's why you feel what you feel every time you come to the show. It's the frequency. It's the vibration. The vibration is created from the discipline and the dedication. It's all real. You can't fake it. You can't fake this. You either have it or you don't. You're either making people feel good or you're not. You're either on the move or you're not. You're either pushing it or you're not. You're either raising the frequency or you're lowering it, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Nobody paying attention to Matic and Ada. Good DCA area possible. I'd be watching, so I'd watch this consolidation area. HBAR looks like it could get a nice little pump here back to this 7-cent region. That'd be a nice little gainer. About 10%, a little more, 12%. All right. And let's take a look at that fan funding. My man asked about a super chat. Let's take a look here. Samority Cabrera, Jason Riggs. Can we go over Caspa? It pumped to the 22, is oversold, and the weekly has a bearish div to the charts. And convey a recovery, or is there a weekly bearish div? Convey, there's more downside possible to this 706. Shout out to Jason Riggs. And I like how you're using the word convey. I like how you're asking the questions. It shows to me that your mentality is on the right, on the right path to trading. So God bless you, brother. Using the right terminology means you're thinking clearly. We speak in terms that make it so, like, hey, I think it's going here, I believe, then we don't, that's emotions. So I really like that you're reiterating the proper nomenclature here on the channel. And I love that you can always like these. Look, boom, we're going to like that. Boom, we're going to like that. And to the fan funding up here, Samority Cabrera, God bless you both for hitting up the super chats. We love you. If you want to TA or deep dive on any coin, talk about something, circulating supply, what's happening, break down the charts, let us know. We'll do it. Possible shoulder, head, and a shoulder here. I wouldn't be surprised if HBAR did get a little bit of a move to the upside. Still got some momentum on the 1 hour inside of a bit of a flag. I don't know if that's a pump, though. It's a little move. It's a slight move. So I've given you my Bitcoin in-depth ideas. I showed you the weekly support and resistance. I talked about that I'm bearish because we're below the 200 SMA now. And now I would expect to, short downtrends instead of longing uptrends. Sad to say. But that's just how I became trading kicked my butt. It turned me into someone who has to trade the trend. I can't trade how I feel anymore. Sorry to say. I used to be able to trade how I felt, and I lost no matter what. Now I trade whatever the market tells me to trade. And right now the market's in trouble right now a little bit. All right. So if the market's in trouble, I got to short it. See? Let's take a look at my baby Caspa, says my man. I don't even want to be looking at it, honestly. I sold, remember, at right here where it's at. Interesting, the 1 hour's in a bull pennant. That's bullish. I can't lie to you. Well, it's an ascending triangle, but the way the moving averages are coming tells me this could make a nice pump to the upside. It technically broke out because it breached this trend line. Resistance, resistance, resistance. It's now right below where I bought it at. It's almost like I have to buy it back. What happens here? What do I do? Do I buy back in? I sold all my cash, but what do I do now? I was the cool guy. I didn't buy back in on this divergence at 3.6. Maybe I felt like the bigger time frames. Look, the 4 hours so overbought here. I wouldn't be surprised if we fall further to the downside. We end up making something more like this, and this is just a resistance, and we come down lower. It looks nice in the 1 hour, though. It's intriguing. Makes you want to long it. It makes you think we can get that push to the upside. Possible long here for Caspa. It's a gutsy long, but it's very possible. Scalp 11%. Stop loss somewhere below. Yeah, stop loss at 40075. Entry would be now. And try to take it to 46926. What's your take on holding an XRP long from 45 cents? What's be a flip short or 56 or let it run? Thank you, Sam. Interesting. I mean, again, I can't tell you what to do with your money. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. We'll take a look at the chart, though. Thoughts on SRM? It had a huge pain dump. So I'd be watching. And, I mean, Caspa says that the daily can pump on you. DNX, your thoughts, possible cup and handle on the 15-minute. We'll take a look at that. Crypto Plumber. So this says it could pump up to here, and you got a cross. But look, you could shoulder, head. You might make a nice pump, get rejected, come down, and you might make it just a nice right shoulder here. And then go further down. I'm watching this 3-day. That to me is just too far away from the 200, the 21 SMA. I mean, it did pump there. You could say that was your touch. You touched there pretty close. That's pretty close. It's starting to curve now. And it retested the previous high. Like, is that our new bottom? And did I miss out on, should I never have sold? Tough times, man. To me, you didn't even retrace to the 618 yet. So I got that, the smaller time trade on the bigger time chart, which is confusing as heck to you. I apologize. That looks like it could get busy, though. I'll be honest. Like, 2-day charts reset to the 21 SMA. Last time you did that, you got a little pump and then you dropped. We were right here like this. It looks just like this here. Until we get the fake out dump. It's interesting. The moving averages are very far apart. I gotta say, I gotta wait, man. Like, look at the 4-day. The 4-day still can reset. But it's a tough call. There's bearish div there. But it is a new coin. It's getting halved. New miners coming out. It could really pump the price up. Makes me think I should just build another, like at least that third of the position. And then go from there. So we'll see. Only time will tell. But I'm still out. I'm not going to emotionally make any crazy moves. And if I miss it, I miss it. So be it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm not going to chase something over emotions. I'm just not. But that's where I stand with Caspa. Still waiting for it to pull on back. But I'll be honest, I'm a little biased. But this is how you know I'm fighting through my bias. I mean, that 1 hour looks really nice. Golden cross, tight moving averages. I mean, that looks like an easy scalp. An easy 11%. But you never know. Nothing's easy in trading. It looks simple, not easy. I don't like using the word easy. But easy has falling volume. So there's a possible scalp there for Caspa on the 1 hour time frame. Possible Caspa scalp. If you're new to the channel and you jumped on in, you're like, what do I do? Last night I did take the night off, which I never do. All right, I never take a day off, but last night I took the night off. There's once a year they do fireworks here where I'm at, and they were postponed Friday night, so we had to move them to Saturday, and because of that I had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean? But I normally never do that. MOG just keeps moving. This Moog on Dex Tools, man. MOG keeps flying. You might want to look at MOG on Dex Tools. This coin just keeps flying. Let's look at it on CoinMarketCap and take a look at what's happening here. MOG. MOG. Shout out to After Hours Investing in the game. MOG coin. It's got a $33 million market cap. Still small. Let's look at Dex Screener. I like Dex Screener, but other people use Dex Tools. It's actually, I mean, Dex Tools is really, really probably more popular. It might help a little more with searching for like the hot thing. MOG for wrapped ETH here. So continues to pump on the daily. Whenever I add indicators, just type in RSI, slap on the RSI and the Stoke. That's really all I need. And then just make it big, I guess. So yeah, my man is seeing this flag here for Moog. And Moog's making a flag. You know, it is what it is. I mean, that could continue. So just keep that on your radar. It's high risk, high reward. $31 million market cap. I don't even know what it does. Is it not just another meme coin? It's a total revolution of the world of crypto. We're breaking the mold. Sure it is. Unique, unapologetic passion for memes. Yeah. I see memes in a story and I'm already like, all right. It's a meme coin. You know, when you mention you're not like the other memes, you're a meme coin. You know what I mean? It's just funny. I love it. You gotta love it. Casper also, look, I mean, shoulder, head, and a right shoulder. That's an inverted head and shoulder there that could also break to the upside. And that's a bigger channel. Look at this. That's a bigger symmetrical. See that? That's very bullish to me, I have to be honest. I'll be surprised if that doesn't pop. It'll suck, because then it'll be above my sell, which is at like 4.3. When it dipped all the way down to 3.5, I mean, I could have bought back and left some money on the table. So. Oh, thank you, man. I don't know how that happens. Is there any way we can... I got to give you guys maybe permission to be able to move things. So if it goes to the wrong place, we can move it around. There's also a gap in the VRVP there. See that gap right there? That means that we could highly likely win the trade as well. It's going to be so much fun when this bull market comes on. We're just going to be nailing it. It's going to be out of control, actually. But I could, force myself back in emotionally to Casper and then watch it dump again and not be able to get as much and then have to hold it for months at a... So it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a battle for me mentally as I go through these motions, That's why it's never easy, man. Trading is not easy. It's a constant battle with the mind. Yeah. Constant. Okay, let's take a look at XRP in the game. And Bitcoin looking indecision, but that 30-minute very likely we pump up to that 200 SMA. That could also help out the Casper trade, that bullishness for Bitcoin on the weekly close tonight. We could also give it all back tomorrow morning and into Monday. Monday is false move. So whatever we get tonight and all that other thing, just be careful. Always raise the stop loss to break even, in my humble opinion, on these weekend crazy Sunday night into Monday volatility moves, because you never know. You just never know. So XRP dumped like everything else hard, right? And again, like I was just saying with XRP, it was in this beautiful symmetrical triangle, ascending triangle. It broke out, and then it just broke back inside. If it loses this trend line, it's going to fall even lower to about 30 cents, right? And then we'll talk about it from there. If it can stay inside the trend line, it can go sideways, and then it can break back out again. So far, so good. It's holding the trend line pretty nicely. Zoom into the 4 hour, and I see that little flag hanging, but the 4 hour is a bit overbought again. And the 1 hour is also in this flag. So it's kind of like waiting on Bitcoin too. And whatever Bitcoin does, this will do. And to me, it's a bit of a symmetrical triangle. They are more bearish than bullish. But the tight moving averages with the outlier of the 200 SMA again. Like, I can't tell you how many times, no matter what the oscillators say, or the oscillators and the momentum indicators, and we still pump up to the 200 SMA. So, and whatever Bitcoin does, XRP will do. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did get a pump. And we have a gap in the VRVP here too. So, all right. Looks like the long may be a good hold up to 57 cents, but you never know. Let's take a look at SRM. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. SRM is consolidating nicely yet again, and here you are oversold again with the outlier of the 200 SMA. Gap in the VRVP. I wouldn't be surprised if you at least pumped up to there, found some resistance, and then, we'll see what happens. But it's got some interesting things going on for it. After that massive dump there, low, you finally got your first higher low in a while, and you're oversold in the 1 hour. Your daily has momentum to the upside after a reversal, and the 4 hour is just really oversold. So you got to see if these smaller time frames can do some work. Flip the 4 hour, get us above some levels, you know. Your first resistance will be 52.52, If you break that, you have a really good chance you're getting up to about 6.5 cents for SRM. Let's look at Dynex, which we missed on that huge pump like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Then now it's on my radar. It's something that I'm kind of looking at the past few days over and over again. See that cup and handle? That looks good to me right off the bat. I'm looking at this bigger time frame falling wedge here. Kind of fell out the wedge. I guess it's a broadening falling wedge. But it's funny, I had alerts right there, and then we bounced so nicely to the upside from 64 cents all the way back to 80 to, 93. I mean, it's a 50% move for Dynex, and it bounced off the 786 Fibonacci level. Look at that. Bang. And I remember putting this up in the trading group and telling people, man, let's watch this thing. Let's watch this. DNX. Whenever I got blue lines on something, it means I'm watching it closely. It's weird that So, you know what I like about this is I like this little flag here. And it's a cup and handle. Like, that's a cup. You're above the 200 SMA on the 4 hour. That's a bullish sign, and you're getting oversold. This thing's been hotter than most coins in the game, and it bounced off a 786 Fibonacci level. Some say, you know, I don't know. I like what I'm seeing here for this. And this would be a symmetrical triangle, really, technically. Chubby triangle that could break on out. I'd watch this in the 15-minute. I still have alerts on this. Dynex on the radar for possible gains here to the upside. If I'm going to trade anything, Dynex looks like it's going to be fun and trade for the week. Tomorrow morning, the token metrics data comes back out. We'll be looking at the hot moves for the week as well. So prepared for that. And then we get ready for the week ahead, and we go over the week again. And it's the same thing every single week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we go through the longs, cut through the shorts, and we do it every single day, baby. There's none, and even if they don't, they are forced to sell. You enter the market at any point in the market. They are salespeople, really. It did that on Thursday or Friday after the dump. Okay. Most likely, Cass will double top. Home market about to pump. They need to clear out the shorts before they dump it. Bitcoin is the daddy. Bitcoin dumps. Most coins dump, vice versa. Sticking to the lifer vision trades using discipline and the right moment. DCA. Yeah, we watch Bitcoin. We watch Bitcoin. We watch Bitcoin, and then we trade all coins when the moment comes. We love that you're here. Sam asked that we don't use profanity since parents and their children watch the show every day. I love you. Love learning. Thank you for being here. Honda Man, GF Burke in the house. I won't swing 100K of it, just 30K of it. I know, I swung way too much. I swung way too much, man. I go all in every time, you know. Everybody, that is the show for the night. I'm going to jump on out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Kind of see my ideas for what all coins are cooking. Some possible moves that we could see later on tonight and things that I'm looking at. Pay attention. Stay focused. Set alerts. Stay disciplined. It's Sunday night into Monday morning. Expect volatility. It's low also. So they're going to be able to do a lot. I can't tell you what to do, but I would not use a lot of leverage tonight. Be super careful. Pay attention. I'll be back tomorrow morning to keep us all in line. You guys will be there. I'll be there. We'll have a wonderful show, and we'll be back in action. Shout out to Life for Adam. Shout out to Love Learning. Everyone, thank you for giving me the night off last night. I really needed it. I really had a good time with my family. I apologize for skipping out. I won't do it again, all right? But I needed that one night. I mean, I still did my show. We didn't take a day off. I just took the night off. I want to make that really clear. But keep your pocket squares up. Until next time, keep your pocket squares up. Keep Keep the twinkle in your eye. Keep your Satoshis high, baby. And I love each and every one of you. Crypto is life. God bless you all. Thank you for jumping on in with the Lifer. And I'll see you tomorrow on another beautiful live stream. God bless you all. Thank you for being with me. Gratitude is my attitude every single day. I have thankfulness for each and every one of you coming. Thankful for my life. Thank you for the breath in my air, the water in my jar, the blood in my veins, and the voice in my throat, baby. Sounds kind of weird. Or the voice in my voice box. You know what I'm saying. I love y'all. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow.